Good morning, children. We shall start with the next chapter, chapter 3. Now, parallel lines are over. Now, we shall start with triangles. Okay. Now, we start with the theorem, that is the exterior angle property. We have already learned it in 7th standard. Can anyone guess what is that? Exterior angle is equal to sum of the remote interior angles. We have to prove it. Okay. What is given to us in the triangle? We are given in the theorem. What is the antecedent? We are given, I am not writing what is given to prove and find out. Please write it. You have to learn this entire theorem. So please write that part. Okay. Now, what is given or what is the antecedent? Triangle PQR, that is given to us. Also, angle PRS is the exterior angle. So, in the given you will mention triangle PQR and PRS is the exterior angle. To prove, what do we have to prove? If you have marked all this in the diagram, you directly write A plus B is equal to D. That is what we have to prove. Okay. So, shall we start? What do we know about A plus B plus C? We already learned in the last chapter. A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degree. First equation. What is the reason? Sum of the measures of the triangle. What do you know about C and D? C plus D is also equal to 180 degree. Second equation. What is the reason? Reason, linear pair. Now look at equation 1 and 2. Right hand sides are equal. Therefore left hand sides also will be equal. So we can write A plus B plus C is equal to C plus D. Eliminating or minusing C from both the sides, what do you have? A plus B is equal to D. This is what you have to prove. What you have to prove? A plus B is equal to D. That is, the exterior angle is equal to sum of the remote interior angles. Okay. So you have to learn the theorem. You have to write the statements also well. You can make the necessary changes in the diagram and you can write in the same manner. Okay. You can prove it in the same manner. One thing, please pay attention. Now, A plus B is equal to D. Therefore, D, that is the exterior angle, is always greater than A. Similarly, D is always greater than B. There have to be some measure for A and B to be an angle, not 0. Their value is 1 degree. Okay. When you add both of them, you are getting D. Therefore, this exterior angle is greater than the remote interior angles. It is greater than remote interior angles. Please make note of it. Okay. We shall directly go for practice set 3.1. These are simple questions given to you over there. First one is for your homework. You are given that angle AC is an exterior angle of triangle ABC. B is given, A is given, find ACD. How do you find sum of the remote interior angles? In triangle PQR, P is given, Q is given. Find R. Whenever you are solving this question, please draw the rough diagram at the side. Okay, so draw triangle PQR, write what is given and then find. Please write the necessary reason. You have to write that angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree reason. Otherwise, marks will be cancelled. Okay. Third one, the measure of angle of a triangle x degree, x minus 20 degree, x minus 40 degree. You have a triangle given to you. Please draw the rough diagram. Give any name, whatever you want. Okay. Suppose this is x degree. The next one given to you as x minus 20 degree and the other one is x minus 40 degree. Okay, x minus 40 degree. You have to draw the rough diagram. Then you have to mention, let angle ABX be x minus 20 and C be this. Then angle A plus B is equal to C is equal to 180 degree. Reason, and then substitute, find the value of x, then find the value of A, B and C. Question number 4. The measure of one of the angles of a triangle is twice the measure of its smallest angle and the measure of the other is thrice the measure of the, you have again have a triangle. The measures are not given to you. Okay, again you name it. Whatever names you want, you name it. Okay, one angle. So any one angle, the smallest angle, because the other two are given in relation with the smallest angle. So you consider let A be the smallest angle, that is equal to x. Then one is twice the measure. So let angle be 2x and angle C be 3x. So write the steps properly. In triangle ABC, let A be the smallest angle, that is equal to x. Therefore, angle B is equal to 2x, angle C is equal to 3x. Again, you know that sum of the measures of the triangle is equal to 180 degree. Add all of them and get the value of x. Substitute and get the values. Question number 5. In figure 3.9, measure of some angles are given. Using the measures, find the values of x, y, z. Some are linear pair. You can use the interior angle property, some of the triangles, but you find the measures. Okay. Please write the necessary steps. One step should be there to give the relation of the angles. Next one to find the measure. Question number 6. In figure 3.101, line AB parallel to line DE. Look at AB and DE. The measures of DRE and angle ARE you have to find with respect to whatever is given to you. It's very simple, though the diagram looks like that. Okay. So let's see how we get it. Okay, we shall see question number 6. What is given over there? Whatever is given I have marked over here. Okay, this is 70 degree, this is 40 degree. These two angles you have to find out. Okay. Now what is told to you? AB is parallel to DE. AB parallel to DE. So what is your transversal? This is your transversal. That is AD is your transversal. I suppose the line is clear. AB parallel to this is your transversal. If this is the transversal, what can you say about this angle? This also will be 70 degree. Reason? Alternate angles. You have to mention that line, not line, AB, ray AB parallel to ray DE. Therefore, angle BAD equal to angle EDR equal to 70 degree. That is alternate angle. Now, look at this. You have a triangle over here. The triangle, this is 40 degree, 70 degree. So, you can find out this measure. Sum of the measures of the triangle is equal to 180 degree. Write the appropriate reason, find this. Once you find this, you can find this because this is a linear pair. So, you can write this plus this equal to 180 degree. What is the reason? Linear pair. Therefore, this angle is equal to. So, that is how you find that. Okay. Now, question number 7. What is your question number 7? In triangle ABC, we have a triangle ABC. Angle bisectors of A and B intersect at point O. Bisectors of A. This is the bisector of A, bisector of B. They intersect at point O. Angle A is equal to, angle C is equal to 70 degree. You have to find angle AOB. This is the angle you have to find. Okay. Now, you look at triangle ABC. Okay. Before we go for triangle ABC, what is told to you? This is an angle bisector. So, suppose this is X. This also will be X because this is angle bisector given to you. This is Y. Therefore, this also is Y since it is angle bisector. So, please write that step. Since AO and BO are angle bisectors, angle CAO and angle OAB equal to X. Similarly, angle CBO and angle OBA equal to Y since they are angle bisectors. Now, in triangle ABC, this is a triangle, big triangle. You have that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. What is the reason? Sum of the measures of the triangle. Angle A, how much is the angle A? That is 2x. 2x plus 2y plus 70 degree is equal to 180 degree. So 2x plus 2y is equal to 180 minus 70 equal to 110. Take 2 common. So what remains over here? X plus y. The common 2, you take it on the other side. So 110 upon 2. I suppose you understood this step. 2 is common. Take it up. And the next step, take it to the denominator. So how much you are getting? X plus y is equal to 50 degree. This is x plus 5. Okay. Now, look at this triangle AOB. Now look at this triangle, because we are supposed to find out the measure of O. This is what you have to find out. X plus y is given to us 55 degree. Again in this triangle, sum of the measures is equal to 180 degree. So you write that in triangle AOB, angle A plus angle O plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Sum of the measures of the triangle. A and B, how much is here A and B? That is x plus y. Okay. So x plus y plus angle O is equal to 180 degree. Substitute for x plus y. Therefore, angle O is equal to 180 degree minus 55 degree. That is how you find it. Okay. We'll go for the next question. Question number 8. Question number 8. What is given to you in question number 8? I have drawn the diagram over here. I suppose the diagram is visible to you. Okay. Line AB parallel to line CD and PQ is the transversal. Ray PT and ray QT are bisectors. Angle BPQ and PQD respectively. I have drawn that. Okay. These two lines are parallel. These are parallel lines. This is a transversal. These are angle bisectors. Okay. What are you supposed to find? You have to show that angle PTQ is equal to 90 degree. Again, this is simple. This is what you have to show it as 90 degree. Suppose I consider this as x. This also will be x because this is angle bisector. If this is y, this also will be y because they are angle bisectors. Okay. Now, how do you write the steps for it? Look at it. AB parallel to CD given. Therefore, 2x plus 2y equal to. Why 2x plus 2y equal to? What type of angles are they? This is parallel line. So you will have 2x plus 2y is equal to 180 degree. What is the reason? Reason is interior angles. Okay. Therefore, x plus y is equal to, take out 2 common. Okay. When you take 2 common, bring the 2 on the other side. So x plus y is equal to 180 upon 2, that is equal to 90 degree. So you have x plus y is equal to 90 degree. Now look at this triangle. So in triangle PQT, angle P plus angle Q plus angle T is equal to 180 degree. Reason? Sum of the measures of the triangle. Okay. Now, x and y is of whom? P and Q. So, substitute for that. X plus y plus angle T is equal to 180 degree. But you know how much is x plus y? That is 90 degree. So, 90 plus angle T is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle T is equal to 180 minus 90, that is equal to 90 degree. And that is what you are asked to prove. Okay. Please copy it. Okay, we shall start with the next question. Question number 10. Actually, question number 9, they said it is omitted, but I wanted to solve it. You can find with the properties that we have already learned, you can find the measures. So please do it in your textbook itself, but please write the reasons also for it. Okay. We go for question number 10. We are given that line DE. Now, in this case, to understand this question, please try to understand the diagram first. Okay. DE, this line and this line are parallel. These two are parallel. Okay. And if these two are parallel, this is your transversal. These two lines are parallel. So can you say about this? This angle and this angle. I suppose this is clear to you. Okay. This line is parallel to this line. This is your transversal. So angle 2x and angle y. What can you say about them? Because these are parallel, you can say that 2x is equal to y. Put that's the first equation. 2x is equal to y. Okay. Now let us see what is asked to us. We are supposed to find out angle DEG. Angle DEG, that is x. Okay. So what are we supposed to find out? X according to our marking. X equal to half of angle EDF. Angle EDF. Suppose I mark this as C. So I have to find out first x is equal to half of C. What do I have to find out second? EF is equal to FG. Where is my EF? Okay, EF is equal to FG. This is what I have to find. Now we are also told that EG is an angle bisector. So this is x is equal to this is x. This also is FG also is an angle bisector. Therefore y is equal to y. Okay, this is actually marked in your textbook itself. Now this is what we have got. 2x is equal to y. Look at this triangle. I have triangle DEF. Okay, in triangle DEF, the triangle DEF, okay, which is my exterior angle. My exterior angle in triangle DEF, angle DFM is the exterior angle. DFM. What is DFM now? DFM. That is this entire angle. This entire angle is the exterior angle. According to exterior angle theorem, what do you know? This exterior angle measure is equal to sum of the remote interior angle. That means C plus 2x. Okay. Therefore, C plus 2x. X plus x is 2x. 2x is equal to, what is the interior angle? 2y. Exterior angle. This is clear to you according to the exterior angle theorem. In triangle DEF, angle DFM is my exterior angle. Therefore, C plus 2x is equal to 2y. C plus 2x is equal to 2y. Now, what relation do we have here? 2x is equal to y. 2x is equal to y. Now, what do you have over here? C plus 2x is equal to 2y. What do we have to prove? X is equal to half of C. So, x is there, C is there. So, what has to be replaced? Y. Y is equal to what? 2x. So, you have to replace that y. So, you have C plus 2x is equal to 2 into, how much is your y? Y is equal to 2x. Okay. So, C plus 2x is equal to 4y. So, C is equal to 4x minus 2x is equal to how much? 2x. You want only x one side. That is what you have to find out. Only x. So bring this to this side. Now this is multiplication. When it brings to other side, it will become in the denominator. Therefore, I am taking x this side. Okay. C upon 2 is equal to x. That is x is equal to, C upon 2 means I can write as 1 upon 2 C. This is what I have to find out. Now what is that 1 upon 2 into C? That is this. That is angle DEG equal to half of angle EDF. I suppose this is clear to you. Once again I repeat. These two lines are parallel. Please take note. Lines are parallel, not 2y. Okay. This much only is parallel. Therefore, which are the corresponding angles over here? These 2x and y. Therefore, we have 2x is equal to Why? What is the reason? They are the corresponding angles. Okay. Now look at this triangle. In this triangle, this is the exterior angle. So this 2y is equal to this plus this, that is c plus 2x is equal to 2y. You replace y is equal to 2x, you will get. And look at it, what you want to find out. X is equal to half c. So you will find it. Next, what are we supposed to find out? We have to also find out that EF is equal to FG. This is EF, okay, equal to FG. Now to show that this is equal to this, I name this angle as Z. Okay. So look at this triangle. This is one triangle. That is EFG is one triangle. EFG is one triangle. In that, if I have to show these two sides are equal, means I am showing this triangle is an isosceles triangle. So to show this triangle is an isosceles triangle, if I can show that x is equal to z. If I can show that x is equal to z, then I can say these two sides are equal. Now, how do I show that x is equal to z? Is there any relation where I can show that x is equal to z? Anyway, please look at it and let me know if you can find where you can show that x is equal to z. Consider only this triangle. Okay, consider only the triangle. Did you get it? The same property, that is the exterior angle property. You look at it. Now we are looking at this triangle, right? For this triangle, which is the exterior angle y. So I can say x plus z is equal to y, because x plus z is the remote interior angle is equal to the exterior angle. Now, what is my x? What do I have to show? X is equal to z. So I have to replace y over there. Okay. So x plus z is equal to, what is my y? Y is equal to 2x. Therefore, z is equal to 2x minus x, that is equal to x. So I am getting z is equal to x. Now look at what is x and z. Z is equal to x. If these are equal, the opposite sides are also equal. Therefore, EF, segment EF is equal to segment FG. This is what I have to show. So I have completed it. So that practice set also is over. Please learn the theorem and please complete these questions. Okay, please copy it.